Mom, your door's not shut.
My door is shut, I wonder. No, is it?
Yeah. Okay, what time is it? Like 5:30?
No.
6:01. We gotta be at the hospital at 6:30 for this operation. This is number 3 attempt. Either 3 strikes you're out, or 3rd time's a charm. We're gonna find that out today. We're gonna test that theory. But we're heading to the hospital. My mom's in the back. Say hi, Mom. And Edwards Hospital in Naperville. If anybody wants to send flowers, that's where we're gonna be.
No, it's okay.
Are you sure? Thanks. Thank you.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, I feel like I need to talk to you more, but I gotta give you your stuff.
We'll swing back on the way home and let you know how it went.
Well,
All right.
rest.
Thank you.
Everything goes well.
Thank you.
Have a good day.
You too. Since this has been going on for a couple of years, I'm very excited to get this done today. But I'm a little nervous about going into VTAC because that is not fun. And last time my heart rate was 307 beats a minute, but it's required so the doctors know where to make the ablation in my right ventricle. So that's why the coffee, that's why the treadmill in the operating room, and because the drugs don't induce it. The drugs, we've done this 2 other times, and sedation counteracts the tachycardia, and also the drugs that they typically use to induce the tachycardia don't work on me. So I physically have to get myself into this tachycardia. So that's the only thing I'm a bit nervous about, but other than that, I'm excited to move on past this chapter. So if you're going through a battle right now, I've been reading and praying over 2 Chronicles chapter 20, and in that chapter, Jehoshaphat the king is being attacked from behind by 3 tribes, and they're gonna arrive at the gates in less than 24 hours, and they're not prepared, they're not ready. It's not enough time to put a plan together to defend Judah, and so he prays that this is not his battle, this is God's battle to fight, and God tells him, take up your positions and face the armies and watch how I win this for you. And that's the approach that we've been taking with this, because there's nothing that we did to cause it, and we believe that it's not our battle to fight, but we do have to face the battles that come into our lives. And so that's the 2 Chronicles chapter 20. If you're going through a battle that's not yours, that you didn't cause, that you didn't create, and it's God's battle to fight, then lean into that chapter and read it every day.
Never could have been thinking I would know what the future bring. All the highs and lows, said I'm gonna win, though the world might spin. Now I'm sitting here like I'm no one. It rains down on me, all the phone calls I'm ignoring. See, I'm a mess, just trying to guess my way through this. Just don't get enough of me. Just don't get enough of me.
1607. That's where the magic happens. How you feel, Mark? You're a pro at this, I know.
Yeah. Hi. Come on in.
Thank you so much.
It's a lot. This is a shower in there. It's a lot nicer than Puerto Rico. Although Puerto Rico is fun, but it's a little more luxury. We're all hooked up, ready to go. We're not having any PVCs right now, but we're gonna get that going. We're gonna trigger that on the treadmill. So, namaste, let's get this done.
Just don't get enough of me.
It's game time today. It's August 1st. Game time for EP study or electrical procedure of the heart to try to find out where these extra beats or fast heartbeats or tachycardia episodes are coming from. So it's a lot like a heart catheterization. Jeff is a tough guy. The key to this procedure is to trigger the tachycardia. It's been tried a couple of times before with the more traditional methods, so we're going to go untraditional today since the traditional methods didn't work. We know the treadmill is pretty potent in terms of activating the arrhythmia, so we have made arrangements to have a treadmill in the procedure room. He's going to get a workout in on the treadmill. Some lab people might do some push-ups and burpees on the side just to sort of participate in the workout atmosphere. Hopefully we'll trigger enough arrhythmia salvos or episodes that we can start the procedure. We're going to keep him awake aside from some local numbing medicine, and then insert catheters into a vein of the leg to try to acquire the earliest activation site of the PVCs, and then hopefully deliver successful ablation lesions. Piece of cake.
No problem.
Okay.
Just don't get enough of me. Wanna go back in time when everything seems so clear and
We're out of the procedure. We were able to do, well, first of all, this is crazy. I was awake the whole time, and they did multiple different ablation locations. It was about 5 hours in surgery, and I passed out twice because of VTAC. The second time they had to defibrillate because I wasn't coming out of it. So it was pretty exciting in there. And now welcome to my hotel, the Heart Hotel in Naperville.
It's been a very long day, but we are so happy with the outcome, and we're just sitting by his side. We just want to thank you guys so much for being here with us and supporting us, and for those awesome machines beeping, for all of your prayers and thoughts and well wishes for Jeff and our family. And we just love you guys and we appreciate you so much. So we will keep you updated because I know you guys have been following this journey along with us, and as of now we are good and we will let you know.
While Jeffy was in the hospital, Big Mike was doing what Big Mike does. He was laying ceramic tile. So it's a 12 by 12 room, and laid it. Now I'm grouting it, and Jeff will show you the end product here in the not too distant future. So I had to keep busy while he was in the hospital, so I didn't fret so much. I was gonna kayak, but he decided to put me to work instead. It was all good. Come on over here and we'll show you the room. It's not quite finished being grouted yet, and it's got a little grout haze on it, but there it is. It looks pretty good.
Beautiful.
Beautiful.
All right, guys, some final thoughts. And as you can see, we're home. We were discharged from the hospital today. The journey is not over, but we're cautiously optimistic because the main PVC that was triggering the tachycardia, the Dr. Moeen thinks he was able to ablate that spot that was causing that predominant PVC. After testing it multiple times during the procedure, he never saw that one come back, but my heart was throwing other PVCs, which is an indication of maybe it was coming from some other place, or I have a different type of tachycardia, which is a genetic type, which we're now testing for. But in the meantime, we're staying optimistic. The next steps are a stress test in 10 days to see if we can reproduce the tachycardia. If we cannot, then we're gonna be in a good place and pretty much clear. and start living normal life, start teaching classes again and traveling and doing what we do. So we thank you guys for all your prayers. It's great to be home, of course, but and thankful for the nurses and the doctors at Edwards Hospital. They were fantastic, amazing. So love you guys, and we'll see you soon.